do not know what that was about. Like, I can't even put MSQ or Shadow Bangles in my fucking title.
Get it fixed now?
I just said doing some patch MSQ. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyway, let's see here. We're doing the way home. Turn to the forest? Sure. Tarn and the development of a new ultimate weapon. As for the knowledge, you may assure them, Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal aether stable. Safe travels, Eva. Hope to see you in the other side soon. Okay, so we need to go to Australia. I need to order some M&Ms. Mom's out. Seal. Let's go see. Those eels, man. Okay. Yes, I would like a war with the X-Lock. Come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul that means to return the science home. Trust you to have been making good use of your time. Your tidings from the source, you say? There was something else that we might all be appraised of the situation.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Oh, there's a lot of shit going down.
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
Xenos is a crazy motherfucker. So, I don't even know what's gonna happen now.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
What is that?
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
That's pretty. The spirit vessel? That's pretty. That's some good craftsmanship there.
However,
though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
as
Okay,
well
get
you
down with
should
some
be.
blood magic.
The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found.
I got faith.
Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
Well, let's not get crazy. Anything within reason.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
The Exarch's room is so nice. It's like so shiny, and I love to take screenshots in there because my fucking eyes just pop in that fucking room. It is nice. I must confess, while enjoying my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside. We'll spot a fresh air. Why not? And then she will go and speak with Lena. I've sold 3 of those maps today for 45k each because I was just out of space for them. So I was like, fuck it, let's sell some of these. Well, they're only at 45k at the moment, and yeah, no, I have half of them still sitting at 75k, and I'm hoping that'll sell it soon. But I had to get rid of a few of them to open up some space so I can go get some more maps. So I sold 3 today. Lena. It's Lena, right? Oh, we have little time, so I will be brief. A Sentinel has been sighted in Lakeland and asked for your assistance in slaying it. There's a Sentinel? A Sentinel. I had hearts on you main after the night who had told me perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It's only a single Sentinel. A simple task for all God, I should think. But sad, I believe fighting amongst unroyal darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to compliancy, and they gain nothing from an easy victory, but you do not underestimate your foes, so they are harmless. Let me see. My man would do well to fall from the upside. Let's be about it then. Yes, exactly. Let's just fucking do it. I don't need an exclamation. I don't need emotions. I just need you to point me and let me go kill something. I know I'm a healer. That doesn't mean I don't want to just get the job done so I can come home and have a cup of tea. Excellent. And who says a healer isn't bloodthirsty, Brandon? I literally hold people's lives in my hand. You don't think that doesn't make me bloodthirsty? Huh? Yep, exactly. More blood for the blood lily. Can we just go and have a hard time healing you? Did you hear this on a different channel the other day called Boss Tramble?
Yep.
What the fuck is it? I don't see it.
You don't?
I don't.
How about now?
I see it now.
It's a secret.
Oh, it was a private channel? Okay. Alright.
It's a slip in time and space. It only exists when I choose to have it exist.
Okay. If you would wait here a moment, I'll go backwards. You don't remember, but you have these soldiers. You've met these soldiers once before, they're only in passing. Oh, here they are. We did the opportunity to fight at your side. Is it that store? That day after sending this attack, if you and yours hadn't come along, I thought he stepped through and I wouldn't have been alone. Gorgeous selflessness is something we all aspire to. Aren't you sweet? I too was there that terrible day and my friend was transformed into a scenic before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to fall down. The thought of returning to the field of opponent and play again filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor Hall or my comrades, and so I returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Should I meet you, miss? Truly it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight. Estrad and Emmeline to go and sing with Oracle. Strange to think that Eleanor soldiers we once thought blades with all now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep peace here in the clan. Oh, you're missing one. My apologies, Catalina. An elderly gentleman asked I escort him to Claremont. It took longer than I anticipated. No, I'm glad you desire to help those in need. A social must be effectual, especially when we play host to honor guests. Oh, if anyone should be late, that's a great reason. Oh, first of all. The names. Ooh, how the fuck you say that? Dayla? Dayla? The name's Dayla. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the family. Oh, yeah, okay. I should have sent her a message to the Exile in the World of Darkness and what didn't know is are you talking to her? Don't give up, don't give in, I keep these ones close to my heart and the balanced, beautiful skies above stars on Monday of importance. I love these little snippets, finding where they just like,
Right? Yeah.
like reintroduce like nobody characters. So like, oh, you've met these people before. And I'm like, I have met that person before. Oh, I love it. If I get some of that switch on, shortly before he passed, he left this world with a smile. Satisfied, lips of what was to come. Countless others who once unfortunate. Gave the lives for the promise of the future we'll never know. So it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Oh. Dayla, I like you.
Hey Eve, there's a hunt starting. Do you want to go?
Hell yeah!
It's in Ilmeg.
Your hell was vowed. All of God's wishes. All scouts to the northern stage of foot. Let us not give up. Yeah, okay.
I'm heading over there now.
Where's the place I need to port to?
Go to Ilmeg, the bottom.
Well, I'm in Lakeland. And you said Elmeg, the bottom?
Yep.
It's like right outside, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's a train. Oh yeah, I could use some nuts. Oh, do you have the whale out? Fuck yeah, let me get on the whale. I cannot wait to get that food sable in, cause we could totally meal prep. I can't wait to test freezing that meat with this new food sable. Cause if it works good by then, I am so excited to make up a bunch of pies.
Hold on, I'm trying to focus. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to invite people. You gotta be really fucking fast. God damn it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Where's my charger?
4 minutes.
4 minutes before we start. When's your new show getting here?
Wednesday. You got a good party too. Look at that. Look at that. That spread.
Yeah. Good amount of DPS.
One minute.
Yeah. Are we off?
Ready to.
Sweet. Man, I do not see anything to attack.
You gotta get closer.
Oh, there we go.
Ow.
You okay? Shit.
Don't go too far away from him because you can't fucking see him.
Nope. Win. I don't see a whale, so I'm just gonna jump on mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a whale. I'll just do it for the first one. It's too. You're not gonna be able to see me
No.
unless everyone's already gone way ahead of us, and then we're just behind. So yeah.
Yeah. Someone got whacked.
You could revive them, right?
I tried.
He reset. I'm saying, why did he leave? You could have just revived them.
I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to. I tried. Where are we going? What have you been into? See you without licking your chops. Oh, off to Lakeland?
Poor job. I'm gonna spawn my whale.
I'm just gonna head out.
Oh yeah, let's just go. Yeah. This is the where you have to mark up. People go in there.
Yep.
How do they know what's up?
There's gotta be a timer. I wonder if there's a website like the Fun Fantasy Clock. This is a great way to get the towns, the other towns as well. Nice.
Apparently. Didn't notice we get those as well, yeah.
Nice. So I don't think I've gotten any of those this week because we've been leveling our odds.
The gorilla mount is so weird. You see that one? There's a gorilla just like Superman flying with a person in his hand.
I do not see that.
It's so weird.
Looking around for it.
Up at the front, there's a... He just landed now.
Huh.
Lady Strophix the Wanderer.
I don't like it facing me. Sweet. Oh, Meg. Okay.
I'm porting. You can just take it.
I am trying.
There you go. You gotta wait for a second.
Oh my god. Unable to teleport at this time. Fuck you.
Get some sugar.
Sure.
Person's name. He's rotating.
See that.
see one with a gorilla, look around for it.
See a lot of people on bikes.
See a gorilla lady at the moment.
I like that boat. That like gold shiny boat. I like that.
Oh yeah, holy shit. Of the Sunless Sea? Whatever the person's title is, Of the Sunless Sea?
Maybe.
Yeah. Didn't see their name.
Oh damn.
This person has a lot of macros to chat with people. You read the chat?
No.
Oh shit. It was like, I may or may not be taking life insurance out in all your names.
Oh shit.
That fucked some shit up.
Like, I am trying to like where's everybody? But
We only got 24 secs and that's that time?
yeah.
We didn't do enough damage.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, a good chunk of us got murdered.
Where we going now?
Waiting. Porton.
Where we pointing to?
Calusa. Should have my thing.
Yeah, I
If
have
it
it.
lets you.
I've already ported. I'm in load screen
Okay.
right now. Let's see. Up above 200 nets again. Nice. We should do all hunt boards.
We really should.
Because if we're level on our it's pretty deal. Oh, this the guy drops the amount, I think. Wow. Ooh. Okay.
Why did we start with that one?
It might not have been up.
Oh, okay.
I love all these different mounts.
Right?
It's like a fucking clown parade over here.
A little murderer.
What is it?
His name is Little Murderer. And watching everyone mount up. Just Boarding.
Oh my god. What? Just give me a fuck.
It's not you to teleport.
No, it's not letting me teleport.
Hey, I got an achievement. Win your A game.
Nice, baby.
Sure, why not? It's faster. I'm glad I bring my machinist to this to pump out the extra damage.
Yeah.
Wait.
Buzzing. They do shit.
Someone can't go here.
Tried to tell me I didn't meet requirements, but I'm like, bitch, yes I do. Oh baby, don't die.
He's gonna blast the other way after that.
What?
When that creature does its frontal attack, it does a backwards attack right after.
Okay.
It doesn't telegraph the backward attack, but it always shows up. So when he coats half the map, and you blast, and you want to jump into it after he attacks.
What does buying your egg and get you? Wait, is that it?
Yep.
Nice.
That's just kill X amount of different A rank monsters and Shadowbringers. That's it.
Okay, so back to the main story.
Yep. Going back to the Crystarium. So I'm gonna snack on some Takis.
Yeah.
Finish this bag off and throw it away.
Okay.
Not that I don't love the food. I just want something to snack on.
That's fine. It's not like I'm gonna. Look, you've already ate some of what I made. As long as you eat it, I'm happy. You can snack on whatever the fuck you want, but you better not fill up on snacks when I cook and not eat.
I rarely ever do that. Did I do today?
No, you didn't do it today. Thank you. It makes me happy when I feed you. And besides, we make really good food.
We do. I like it a lot.
Love that chutney sauce. Makes the meat so good. Okay, let's see. What is this? What are we doing?
Did you slay this eater?
What?
Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
I'm on the story quest.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what
How
was
did
happening.
you record the whole hunt?
I did.
Fun stuff, right?
It is.
I love the hunts. The
I
hunts
love
are fun.
doing the hunt trains. Oh my god, it is a lot of fun.
You know, as long as half our party doesn't get
By himself.
murdered,
Certainly
that's
does not
fucked up
like
our
order,
score for
but
one of them. We didn't get
nonetheless.
into the gold rank.
It's true. Felled it with a
We,
single
we
swing
only
of his
got
axe he
second-rate
did. Never
rewards.
seen anything like it.
But to be fair, literally half our party died instantly.
Yeah. Talking about on the big cactus one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn on like, fuck you. I keep getting the image from the Lost Ark beta where we were fighting the world boss. Some random nobody was just running by and the boss like, fear. Some person just sits there cowering. The boss just off aggroes everyone else and goes to the brand new person he feared and just bitch
Was he
slaps
low
him.
level?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. He's like, oh, fucking easy meat there. Let me get on that.
He just went and just bitch. That guy had no idea. He was just running and all of a sudden he got frozen and then some giant monster came out of nowhere and just slapped him. He's dead. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Well, you on the quest line.
I'm preparing to tell everyone the truth.
Ooh, I think I'm out here talking to the scout people. I think they're talking about Oddball.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of
I'm on the
light.
quest facing the truth.
That was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Oh, that's such a good fucking photo of my character. Let me take a picture of that. Yeah. Well, we can be both a warrior of light and a warrior of darkness.
A warrior of
You
light.
said that already. It's a warrior of twilight.
Yeah.
Sounds better too, right?
Yeah, it does. Warrior of Twilight sounds amazing. I want that as a title.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
What's the difference between the red cloaks and the blue cloaks?
I don't know.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. but I'll continue to follow your example. And may we meet again.
Aww. You like me?
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
And we cannot let it stay. We have to tell it the truth.
Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias.
Ardbert and his companions should have been fucking saints. They should have been praised for the fact they saved what they could.
But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
Of course. I wasn't doing
With that
anything
concluded,
important,
shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
These head tilts are so fucking comical sometimes.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time.
He's tired, don't we
But
all?
I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man, a younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
But he was kind of set on sacrificing himself for a long time.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before. Is that so? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. You enjoying those chips a little? Listening to crunch makes me want to go make some more nachos.
Is it crunching through the mic?
Yeah. Next time we make those nachos, we should get some lettuce and stuff. Like, I I like a lot of lettuce on my nachos. Return to our duties. I will not keep you. You newcomers have much to discuss. I will see you. I will see the others back to the post. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Facing the truth. Let's get it done. Yes, we should bring Oddball and his allies out into the light, and so everyone can praise them for what they've done. That's what I want. You can see. Dylan and Finley put up a lot. Gave up a lot. They gave up a lot. Oh, almost out of water. What time is it? I might need to refill my water pitcher. Let's see. Someone's got a shiny blade up though. Nice. Good suit. It's kind of plain, but it really lets that sword shine. We're quite shocked here of what we found in Lakeland. It's 9 o'clock. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. I've been spending a great deal of time in the cabinet of curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people pursuing books on history. The years leading up to the flight in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the worlds of light as well. They should, but nearly everyone I've come across described them as sin eaters or wasps, regardless of whether or not this world of light is who they claim to be. I worry that their sudden appearance in conjecture with renewed interest in the predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. The people of the Crystarium seek the truth. I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within many of the cabinet's tomes. Nadia mentioned the noble deeds of Albert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility of flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see the woes distorted and then painted as villains. They thought they were saving the world. It's not their fault that they were lied to. Were it not for the record stored in the crystal, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived in the vaults, the reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked hard to defend their good name in those early days following the flood. Considering all the good they had done, I found it wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Robot. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as singing this is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of the deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the warriors of light to become villains, dissolving only the resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not have changed the lot. Thanks to all of you, however, the lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Abba who helped you overcome MSQ, quick. Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with as a light for you, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Ephron's plan. We'll call together the people of the Cressarian and recount to them the true tale of the warriors of light and the flood that followed in their wake. You know what? I'd like to do that fight again. MSQ. Yeah. I wish we had done this sooner, of course. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Exile my eyes you to continue walking with Beck Blue. Beg. All means of a tongue hound the rest of us will see together and the people of the Crystalian in the Extor. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. If any like water or spider and more work up with them. Sweet purple Custodian. Okay. Let's do this one right here first. You've had my wonderful surprise that I hope being here doesn't mean so much been here. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame when you think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Yeah, Jess, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and then. Truth about the world a lot, but actually, so he's spoken with me about it. Well, there's more to the tale. Very much like to hear it. Okay, let's do it. I like that rounded room. With all the cabinets. I wonder if we could get that, you know. This is nice. I might have this as a kitchen in the free company room if we ever get it. Free company house, I mean. Who you talking to? Oh. Pumpkin's up. He's stretching, and he's coming for you. Oh, yes. Come to Brass Wares in the market, have you? I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. And the Urmo's new leadership trade has never been more prosperous. Word is the fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really little Warner business is booming the way it is? I imagine it won't be long before all Novite reaps the benefits. We've come not to talk about the market, something on your mind. I see the Exile did mention that they had something to do with the return of the night to Novite art. Consider my interest piqued. Pendants. this one. Shit, maybe I should pull it. I don't know, Molly, I ain't doing enough. Good enough. Oh well, what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is you may ask, I must ask you be brief. Within that time, villagers have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement. One can almost forget the flight ever happened. The words a lot, yes, Dark has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to them to that? Well, you yet to steal a song, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. What's the next one? Up here. Let's see, there's one in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and there's one, I guess, is that the mean? Yeah, that's at the mean. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Goodnight not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that she inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. Think fate could bring the two together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the exile didn't tell us the whole story of the war is a lie? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all yours. I need to make more cookies. Yeah, more cookies in here. It's been a long fucking day. Now this can't be sure. There's at least one book here that does not cast the war's light and the deeds of such an good light. What you got there? Mail? Oh, you're gonna put those in the camels? Okay. Will Eva forgive me? The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late. I feel repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People should know the truth of the flood. Of the world's light of such time love at last. Every account portrays them as no better than sinners, abominations, or the only scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly. I can find no proof. I dare call myself a librarian. Calm down. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the war is a light, of the flood. How wonderful. You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be sure I will not come alone. That is the goal, to get the truth out to as many people as possible. St. Albert. One day. That's what I want. I would like to get the Albert and his companions drawn up as saints. That would be cool. I'd make an awesome painting project. Why not pass it fucking whatever. Does it hate me to hand a little? Oh, honey, I'm so tired. What? Yeah. Yeah. There you are, between the four of us. I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Ooh, is this a cutscene? Yeah. Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Yes.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
I agree.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
They did a lot.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
Yeah, bitch. Don't you feel bad?
And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
What that? Why are you giving me that look?
Impossible. I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
Kiss. How was they resurrected? Thanos was resurrected. Please tell me, Thanos.
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. people of the Crystarium. I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
Is he done eating already?
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
Robot.
Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Is it not Arbot? Please tell me it's Arbot.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
What do you think, Brennan? You don't think so? But we saw his spirit and the other spirits at the end at the MSQ fight.
Returning with you. Remember, it just said superimposing you over his body.
Ugh.
He's
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Aww.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
that he is an Ascian.
Oh God, an Ascian. Fuck, I didn't want you to say that. I mean, it's what I was
Given
thinking.
their fondness for
Fuck.
posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emetzelk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Son of a bitch.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Ninfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emetzelk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Oh, I was so excited and happy to see Oddbot. Now I'm just kind of, I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset. There we are, between the four of us. I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need the wait. What? Oh, how did it? Somehow I got. Okay. I don't know. A sleep just stopped. With followed by the crystal extract liberates your next move. Is it long that I kind of want a sandwich? But I don't want like a big sandwich. I just want some of that Cajun turkey on whole wheat bread. No, I want to save the Hawaiian sweet rolls for when people get here. I just want like a couple of slices of whole grain and some turkey and mustard. Craven mustard. You did well to spare the falsehood, surrender the words of light, and the actions part of fled. I must say the appearance of Outboard, were the one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt, but two masters who appear as a hero return from the grave. The royal's light will lay to rest, and no more the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plot. Prayed that these fallen heroes will be born again for the sacrifice. What bitter irony. Yeah. I, for one, would not to know why Albert urged the people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we must need assault on his tent. Let us pray that Master Alphanude return us soon with that most essential knowledge. Alphanude. For now, I think it best to appraise Thancred in line of our efforts. When we do confront Albert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Yes, we need to get Thancred. Agreed. I think it prudent that we take the measures to prepare for what's to come. Beckalug and I will continue to research into how we might improve the spirit vessel that might one day carry you home. I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. To know everything we've learned of the ancients have been handed to us at their leisure, but that was one of MSX's unique failings. I have no reason to think Oedipus would be as forthcoming. No, probably not. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fanro that the hitherto unexplored chambers have been discovered deep in the Quinth. Ahmet believes about Sophian tale of a great calamity that be fair and ancient civilization that are the essence, perhaps. They may lead us to the truths we seek. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Fuck yeah, I'm coming. I'm definitely coming. You can talk on ruins, lore, history, let's go. Of course you wouldn't. Can't go anywhere without me. When you're ready, make for Fenrir, Almet, and her sisters will be expecting us. Must be a battle task I give my regards to the best. Yeah, I think I am gonna make me a small little turkey sandwich with some mustard. A turkey sandwich is gonna upset my stomach. It's not Taco Bell, Brandon. Okay. What time is it?
I've got the gas ready.
I feel like it's the turkey.
Get a small sandwich then.
long. Oh, it's made for multiple cats. It's made for multiple cats. Whatever.
Yeah, well, one of them uses it. All the rest don't want them using it. They realize, oh, I'm going to use it now too.
Okay, let's see. Off to the Great Wood. I really like this turkey. I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. Almont? Got a story for me? Welcome, allies of Warning. We have accomplished much since last you came. With the light warden dead and its means dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Lactica Falls. It was there we discovered more ruins, although we can run afoul of no traps for our exploring its halls. We determined that the innermost chambers were watered by magic. We were all in agreement for any investigation to proceed. You should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom, my comments, and I seek can be found within. The wisdom could prove invaluable, but when we soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. I love the little gem in her forehead. It is good that you have come. Falanka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers, and Melissa suggests a more formidable deterrent to get eyes within. Come now, showing that sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was it? Pining for the return of our allies, that we might venture into the ruins, clutching our staff at night, wishing it were. You promised not to tell. I suggest we be going. The vest, the little tattoos on the arms, I have that for my Seminole, I think, right? Or is that part of the casting set? I think that's part of the casting set that I have, but it's not for healers, and I want something like that for a healer. Like tattoos I can dye on my arms. That'd be cool. That'd be so cool. Remind me exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's better I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into rooms and bear witness to its secrets. The hearts now born with curiosity is not easily satisfied or sated. Please, you need apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well enthusiasm, and if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let's make for the Quintana Reveal. What attack since we're not in a party anymore. There's a solo dungeon coming up. Ooh. Okay. How many more quests do we have? This music's amazing. $35 still? Okay. Wow, I thought we could made like a dent tonight, but I guess not. It is strange. Will these halls be left unguarded? Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. Seems in. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. I can sit here and nom nom on my sandwich.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Honey was done eating.
Yeah?
For now. Pumpkin was trying to get to it, and Honey's just guarding it.
Of course she's guarding it. She wants it for later. She doesn't eat it all in one sitting.
He's like cowering against the wall, Honey's just staring at him.
Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Pointing an owl.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Well, I bet your handles, you had some bad fucking reactions.
But I only... What is happening?
Do it.
Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, oh,
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Well, that's not good. Oh, what the fuck? He turned them into cards. Okay. Death of Paul with Can Do I V? There's the salt pot. What the hell do all Death of Paul, I guess the cat, right? Oh fuck, okay. Feel some pain. Child with bias statue. On my belly do I crawl by my strength this That'll be a snake, right? Okay. What? Okay. That's a weird Two-Face. Okay. Okay, so now I got that. Awesome. How is that different? literally don't see any.
No mercy!
Oh, you can see the talismans on the back. Blue face. Chains of red. Blue face, chains of red. It's blue. It's purple.
Let us see how you handle this.
If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this law, that I would pause, take special of your ward. Unworthy of she who would the rockets of stars. She's strong as mind, body, and soul. I'll get you.
Away with you! Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
I don't think we learned anything.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber. A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
Do you want to take a break in a minute and do a leveling dungeon?
Yeah, I'm
She
almost
is
with
pleased.
this.
Okay.
Could it be the Archmage's Tuna?
You finished the encounter yet?
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
When did your book expire? Let me know when you get a chance.
Well,
As soon as I'm out of
I,
discussing.
for one, always
no rush.
believed.
I wonder.
What are you wondering? Please tell me.
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Was she asking?
Naught less than the echo.
No, it's not an echo person.
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot? The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
I'm interested in what you're talking about.
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot. Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions could not fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Very pensive expression. I take it too. It's giving me much to think about. That's where on time and knowledge you've gleaned to the understanding in this army for what is to come. Before you leave her alone to begin and the teachings of all hours of history's learned, not lived. However, Tuna and her exploits have been told countless times over centuries. Yet, as it said, from one generation to the next, the story changes. Of each tale and the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we're not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We've seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that were still endure long after you're gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve the story. I hope you will forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own. I think it goes without saying that we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish of thought, so long as we are here, there is none, and those who will not know of all you have done for no fight. We are not deserving such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be song, we have our own tales to tell, like the great guardians of the Actica and the winds of Ronka. Please if travels then as well. We shall wait you on above and arms. So here no plan. You've done for this. It should seem not from the time. Not if the assassin's insight we gained into the echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we went on to be staring here with us, Mama out inside the wild. I'll tell you to come with me. And it will heal. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word over in the car.